back. Civil society groups and NGOs in Zimbabwe face a bleak future. An amendment bill awaiting President Emmerson Mnangagwa's signature spells doom for independent voices in the country. Critics say the newly passed law is designed to stifle freedom of speech and keep the ruling ZANU-PF in power. eNCA correspondent Pindai Dube has those details.
There are over 1,000 non-governmental organizations, NGOs, operating in Zimbabwe. A change in how they are regulated through the Private Voluntary Organization Amendment Bill, PVO, will see most of them closed down. That's the view of a coalition of more than 80 civic society movements.
The government is consolidating its authoritarian rule. They want to silence any form of dissent, and that will stifle development. The greatest loser in this thing is development. The greatest loser is liberty and freedom of citizens. We are expecting that the government is going to ban most organizations.
The main opposition party, Citizens Coalition for Change, CCC, sees this as a strategy by the ruling ZANU-PF to crack down on civil society groups ahead of this year's polls.
There seems to be a political motivated objective to shut down the civil society organization that focus specifically on human rights and democracy. And this further damages the credibility of Zimbabwe domestically and internationally.
ZANU-PF is denying this and argue that the NGOs need to operate within the law.
The noise about this bill is nothing much more than the requirement to have the NGO sector be accountable in terms of the funds they receive, in terms of their operations. They want government to be accountable. They want the national cash books to be accountable, don't they? But why would themselves not want to be accountable?
Zimbabwe is heading for polls later this year, and the main contest is expected between President Emmerson Mnangagwa and the main opposition leader Nelson Chamisa. Pindai Dube, Harare.